have become wonderful students, and the impact of the teachers was so good. Earlier time, students used to go to Gurukuls. They used to spend a lot of time in the presence of a teacher. But nowadays, it is not so. Students are spending time in the homes and also in the schools. So the impact of parents is also very important. So my request to all of you is involve the parents also in the process of education and involve them also. Along with teaching the children, you should teach the parents also. Then only the results will come. Just don't be satisfied with your PTA meetings. Involve the parents and get some volunteers from the parents also to come and be with the children. So an educated parent and a professional teacher, they will definitely churn out great students and great patriots to this nation. So always tell stories also to children, because you can introduce concepts in the form of stories. Stories make profound impact on the students. That's why I gave the example of Gijubai Badeka. He used to complete the whole syllabus through stories, and the students used to perform very well in the examination. And also give lot of importance to the sports also. I am fortunate to say that Sri Kumaraya Garu, he gives lot of importance to the sports. All the DPS schools, Nacharam and also the Pallavi schools, I have seen they have huge playgrounds, because a playground teaches lot of life lessons to a student. It tells what is a win and what is a defeat, how these things keep on changing. A student who plays sports and games has a different attitude altogether towards life. So give importance and also tell the parents also, because parents always feel that playing games is a waste of time. That's why you see so many people, children ending up in depressions. Some people go to the extent of committing suicides. So these are the things what we are observing in the society. So most of the cases where the children, they don't play games, they finally get depressed, because a small thing also may affect them. But if a student plays games every day, he knows one day I will win, the other day I may lose, but again I have a chance to win. This type of winning and defeating concepts will be imbibed in him. So any situation in life also, he will take it with that sportsman spirit. That's why they call it as sportsman spirit. So this sportsman spirit has to be inculcated in the students. So you are in a wonderful profession, and always don't compare yourself with anybody, because we generally, teachers, keep comparing ourselves with maybe your classmate or maybe someone who studied with you in the college. He is in a IT sector, or he is in a software sector, or he is in the civil services, or he is pursuing a government job. Never compare, because the job of a teacher is, you cannot compare with any other profession. It is a God gifted. So you are all so gifted that in this birth you all have become teachers. So consider always you as a professional and make teaching as your religion. Always think that you are blessed to become teachers. And also have a good coordination between the teachers also. Have a good coordination among the teachers, and give importance to, as I mentioned, in the languages, and go down to the level of a student to teach. So that's why Swami Vivekananda says, education is not the transmission of what is there in the textbooks to the brains of the students. It is the total transformation of an individual, he says. So get down to the level of a student and understand his IQ, understand his level, and then try to teach them. The same method may not be useful for all the students. You need different type of teaching methodology to different type of students. So practice. That's why you are called Upadhyaya, Upa-Adhyaya. So you also learn along with the student. You also get educated along with a student. So that is what. I mean, teaching is nothing but learning. So, because in the present day situation, and with a lot of information technology coming, with a lot of artificial intelligence coming in, the job of a teacher is becoming very difficult, because everything is available on the gadgets, everything is available on the phones. So a teacher has to work more and more to impress upon the students. Otherwise, they will say that this is available in our mobile phones, this is available on our internet, this is available on our chat GPT. So children always look for much more from you. That is, along with academics, you try to teach them conduct, good moral values, good ethical values. So this combination of academics and these things will make a best student. So I take this opportunity to, you have been doing a wonderful job, I know, but there is always a scope for betterment. There is always a scope for doing the job much better. Also, you also need to read lot of books. Don't get satisfied with your textbooks, what you are teaching. If you want to teach a class 8 student, you have to read the books of post-graduation, because those concepts you have to bring in and you have to tell the students and make the subjects interesting. Always tell the practical applications of the subjects to the students. Then they can realize and they can visualize what is the importance of this concept, especially in mathematics. The algebra, the differentiation, the trigonometry, the integration and all. Just don't teach like this. How this differentiation, how this integration, how this trigonometry, how this algebra, all this is going to help them in their lives. If you can tell them, they will be thoroughly impressed. They will be thoroughly impressed and they generate lot of interest. So I think some of the thoughts which I have, I thought I'll share with you. And let's all together, the management, the teachers, the parents, all together, if we work together along with the students, then definitely we can create wonders. The nation is looking for such type of wonderful children, this type of innovative children, that type of creative children. So always try to make a children creative. Don't stop them. Let them ask questions. Always encourage students to ask questions, because a thinking student always becomes a better individual, because they have so many questions to ask. They have so many things to express. Allow them to ask. Allow them to express and try to clear their doubts. In the process, we also learn so many things. So make the children inquisitive, make the children creative, make the children innovative. Don't snub them. Always encourage them to be inquisitive, because ultimately make the children to imagine, make the children to dream big. Because I always say, imagination is the only nation that is going to survive in the future. A country where the citizens or the students are more imaginative, more creative, so that country is going to progress. That country is going to be a role model to the other countries. Because it is always said, in classrooms, the future of the nation is there. Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan said that. In the four walls of a classroom, the future of the nation depends. Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon through which you can achieve anything. So such type of power and such type of importance the education has. So let us not be satisfied with making children literate. Let us make everybody have good qualities and they are really educated. So I thank Komarai Garu for giving me this wonderful opportunity to meet all of you, maybe through this virtual this thing. And also